Welcome to another GoPowercat live event. Collin Klein is about to arrive in Manhattan. Ryan Gilbert and other members of the staff are out at the Kansas Air Center by the Manhattan Regional Airport, awaiting his arrival. Looks like they get the purple carpet rolled out right now. Arriving early, it was supposed to be 10:40. It's going to be about 20 minutes in advance. And we just lost connection to the airport. Hopefully Ryan Gilbert's okay. Let's see what's going on out at the airport. Of course, Collin Klein was part of an extensive search that lasted a day by Athletics Director Gene Taylor as they brought him home after saying he had not contacted him. Of course, he's also replacing Chris Kleiman as head coach at Kansas State. They're apparently doing a stadium flyover. They got to get that shot. Remember the Chris Kleiman shot they've been putting back out as he flies over it at night? Not quite the same effect. And it's not like Collin Klein has never seen the stadium before. But it's going to still be cool. As we've reconnected now with the GoPowercat team out at the airport. They were expecting the arrival at 10:20 now, but now they've veered off to do a flyover. Very interesting. Can I just go do flyovers? I'm going to do a flyover if I get a chance. But Collin Klein and his family are nearly back in Manhattan. Of course, something will be taking place at 3:00 at the volleyball arena, the Morgan Family Arena, right adjacent to Bramlage Coliseum. Collin Klein will be introduced to the fan base as the new head coach at Kansas State. Doors open at 3. The event starts at 4, and then the media will have an opportunity to talk to him afterwards. And so we'll have plenty more coverage, and that probably streamed live right here on the GoPowercat YouTube channel. I'm going to throw it out to Ryan Gilbert. Right now, he says the plane is in sight. Here we go.
Literally everything happened. Like you said,
Fort Riley, check it out as well. There we go. Oh, helicopter flyover for a plane meeting.
You are watching a GoPowercat Live as Collin Klein arrives at the Manhattan Regional Airport to be introduced as Kansas State's new head coach later today. The athletics facilities for the Wildcats. Ryan Gilbert is on hand at the airport with other members of the staff. I think that's his jet. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we will find out.
One behind the cones, right?
You're fine right now.
Okay.
Your buddy's back in.
There it is. Collin Klein has landed in Manhattan, Kansas. Connection out there at the airport gets a little shaky here. That is not Taylor Bratt waving the flag. He's on the plane. Looks like something Taylor would do.
I like it purple. They're hard to get.
I'm a man. I don't need. You got some consistency. Oh, I was just going to work though, and then I got out. I'm like, man, I'll go. I didn't think so. I don't really think I was supposed to. Kenny's like, yeah, we're gonna put something out. I'm like, oh, really?
So what does he see? Does he see you or does he see
You're watching live coverage of Collin Klein arriving in Manhattan, Kansas to become Kansas State's new head coach. Ceremony at 4 p.m. at the Morgan Family Volleyball Arena. Plane is on the ground and taxiing to the Kansas Air Center at Manhattan Regional Airport.
Tag again, like we like ran out there.
Not today.
I know.
It's like sunny, not snowing, not raining. A little brisk.
He's got some hard out on us.
Yeah, the top button lined
Watching live coverage of the arrival of Collin Klein as Kansas State's new football coach. Klein is on the ground with his family. His wife, Shaylin, and I imagine the 4 children are there. Collin is 36 years old. He's going to become one of the youngest coaches in the Division I level, let alone the Power 4. He arrives in Manhattan for a 4 p.m. ceremony at the Morgan Family Arena, right there on the K-State Athletics campus, adjacent, just west of Grambling Coliseum. Let's turn it back over to Ryan Gilbert as they bring the jet in. Collin Klein is on the ground, ready to be playing first. The feed isn't the best from the Kansas Air Center. They're kind of on the edge of the airport grounds and probably away from cell service. That is Collin Klein and his beautiful family. They arrived to hugs. Of course, everyone knows and loves Collin around here. Imagine a lot more hugs will be in the plan for Collin Klein today. We apologize for the video feed. Not good, but he's home, folks. Collin Klein is home. Greeted by K-Staters at the Kansas Air Center, adjacent to the Manhattan Airport, kind of on the edge of things. This is pretty cool. It really is.
Going to be festive, so we're just gonna. Okay. Don't worry about it. Good to see you. Just looking around. You guys might go around that way. And we'll just go 2 or 3 questions, guys, real quick. So no comment opening. We'll just go 2 or 3 quick, and everything else this afternoon if that works.
Comments from Collin
Very
Klein.
surreal. You know, it's I still feel like I'm gonna wake up. Just ecstatic. I mean, a little bit again in shock, and God's timing's perfect, and how everything kind of went down, and the timing and how it all went down. Just couldn't be more grateful to be home, and really excited to get to work. Couple more. Good.
What's it like to get this reaction?
I mean, incredibly humbling. I mean, just again, it's family. It's lost for words, really. I mean, it's always been a dream of mine, absolutely. But again, I think in this world, sometimes it doesn't always work out, you know, and so for it to be able to work out, the timing to be right, and for me to be ready to go, and again, just the timing to be right is absolutely incredible.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you this afternoon.
Thank you, guys. All right, thank you, guys.
That does it for the arrival of Collin Klein. He will be at the volleyball arena at 3 p.m. Doors open at 3 p.m. Ceremony starts at 4 as he's introduced as Kansas State's new head coach. What an amazing day for Kansas State athletics. What an amazing week as everything has turned on its head, from people being upset with the course of the season and wondering where Kansas State football was headed, and how long Chris Klieman would coach, right up to his shocking retirement and Gene Taylor's lightning quick hiring of Collin Klein. The Heisman Trophy finalist, former quarterback, former offensive coordinator, and the current offensive coordinator at Texas A&M. And yes, he will coach the Aggies with Mike Elko through their playoff run. That's very important to Collin to get that taken care of, to finish his work there before he fully starts his work. But he will start putting in place his staff here at Kansas State to do things that need to be done. Still no clarity on whether or not they will actually play the bowl game. I know there was a report yesterday that they would not play. That might have been a little too early in the process. I'm told most of the players do want to play. There's just some serious logistic issues on how to pull this off with a staff departing and a staff arriving. Other programs have done it. We'll see if K-State can figure out a way to make it work for them as people begin filing out from the Kansas Air Center. Again, Collin Klein will be introduced at the Morgan Family Arena on the K-State Athletics campus, just west of Bramlage Coliseum, at 4 p.m. as Kansas State's new head football coach. We really appreciate you watching this GoPowercat Live. We do apologize for the video quality. We will now know to get the Wi-Fi password long before we start airing. Appreciate you watching. We'll have more lives here throughout the weekend. Of course, we will have the ceremony streamed live, and we will have other things going on, including a post-ceremony podcast and plenty of coverage coming from GoPowercat. Collin Klein has arrived in Manhattan, and he's going to become very quickly the new head coach at Kansas State University. We appreciate you watching. That'll end this Go PowerCat Live. We'll be back on this channel a little bit later.